Did it. You know, sometimes in life you just gotta say, did it. Hey y'all, repeat after me today. Did it. If it's a rainy day and you have plans today and your plans are canceled in St. Louis, just say, did it. If your family is tripping, they don't understand you, just look at them and say, did it. If you have been traveling all week long, back and forth, and your travels are finally over, you're getting you some rest today, say, did it. But if you are a lady of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, if you have been in Orlando at the conference, if you've been online watching the conference, I want you to just look to the sky with your praying hands and say, did it. And when you do that, say, did it. OMG. The ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority did it. They are at it again. Listen, you all, it is so great to be here today to talk about what needs to be talked about. And it's just not the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha. It is about their mission to be a service to mankind. And let me tell you, in Orlando, Florida, that is exactly what they did. I invite you to go to my website. You're gonna see on all of our social media pictures that we're posting, coming and going, north, south, east, west. We got some AKAs coming on to the show today because they know that they were the very, very best at a time such as this. So when you're hearing did it, it just means we spin and we go and we keeping it right. Did it. So welcome to you, and of course you, for all our Facebook family, Twitter, Instagram, everybody who's checking for us today. Guess what? We're glad you're checking for us because we're checking for you. I cannot wait to get back to the show. But guess what? Last week the guys were here. They held it down with Deneen Busby, with Care STL Health. She called in and talked about the opioid walk that's going to be happening, that I'm going to be there walking. I need you all to let me know what color crown you think I need to wear for opioid. I think maybe I'll wear something like green. I don't know. But you know what? Today I got my pink and green on. That's right. You see, Miss Gary, what's them colors? You know, I had them colors on like that. Well, guess what? I got a new crown. Y'all like the pink and brown, the pink and green, because I'm not clowning around with y'all. It is a new day. It is a day of celebration. We started this set off with branding. And I'm missing you. And you know why? Because as we're celebrating summer, as we're celebrating all the good, wonderful things and family reunions and all of that stuff, you know, does it not make you think about those that you are missing? So today we're gonna do this in the memory of all people with family reunions. If your family reunion and if your class reunion, anything that's bringing the people together, because that's exactly what the ladies Alpha Kappa Alpha did. In all this craziness, they had not been able to visit and have a Boule because of the pandemic, like a lot of organizations, a lot of family reunions and people gathering and doing. So we're getting back. They showed you how you get back to it. And so I'm very excited. But I tell you what else I'm excited about. I'm excited to say hello to my team. Hey, Flight, DJ Flight.
What's up, Mr. G? What's going on?
Man, you know, I wish I could say, I wish I could say, or people would think that I probably would say that I'm sorry, because as you all know, I've been with the Universal Circus. We've been on the National Harbor. They're playing there until September, and then they leave and go to Chicago. And then I left there and I went to Orlando. So I literally flew into St. Louis at like 3 o'clock in the morning and waited for a plane that left at 6 o'clock in the morning, right? Shout out to my friends over at the Marriott St. Louis Airport. They took care of me very well. And then I got on a flight and I went to Orlando, and I've been in Orlando the whole entire time up until now. So I've been moving around, but all in the spirit of this thing called summer. And that's what we're celebrating with our music, that it's summer music, the summer things, and we're celebrating what makes you feel good and right. So I think I'm a little tired. I know I'm very tired, but guess what? I'm so amped. And I'm amped because of the people who are listening to the show right now. You all did this. You know, it's easy to say, I'm just tired. I can't do it. I can't stop it. I couldn't wait to get back to you all. So if you are listening today, do me a favor. Raise your right hand, raise your left hand. You all are in. Did it. Hey, we're going to come back more with the show as we're celebrating the summer music. Agent Andrew, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? We in the mix today. Glad to have you back this year.
Well, let me tell you something. It's good to be back. And last week, you held it down. I had people who commented to me, and they said, who is Agent Andrew? What is he doing? I said, y'all know what? He's doing what he's doing. They stepped up last week. You and Q did it, man. I think Q got a little anxious, a little happy. I think that he was thinking he was DJ Flight for a second.
Oh, for a bit, he was up and he was.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing his thing. He was showing you that an artist has to be able to do more than one thing. You got to be able to make it go and grow, and that's exactly what Q did last week. You, Andrew, you all just held it down, and people. Well, we make sure we remember that people listen, they tuning in. So we got so many people who set their Sundays for this 3 to 5. They don't want no excuses. They want to be ready. They want to see what Mr. Gary got. Well, guess what? You're gonna see what I got today, y'all. Because as you can see, if you're looking, you can always go onto our YouTube, which is on Them Your People right now. We're up. We're live. You can see this pretty jacket I got on y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I look good. I ain't gonna lie. Today I got on my pink and green for Alpha Kappa Alpha. As you can see, I was representing St. Louis. Pink and green. Got my pink and green crown. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Just like you all are in it to win it. And you have won. You have shown up. You showed out. So guess what? I want to let you know that I hear you. I see you. And when I don't see you, I'm hearing footsteps in the dark. And they must be pink and green footsteps, because Alpha Kappa Alpha was following me. Mr. Gary, you got us. You hear right, left, north, south, east, west. I say Kathy Walker Steele, former regional director, Alpha Kappa Alpha, Francella Jackson, representing East St. Louis. I hear footsteps in the dark. I'm tired, y'all. I gotta go to sleep. What do you say? What do you say? It's the Isley Brothers with the Footsteps in the Dark, part of your Summer Fun Music Series. Okay? Okay. Now I ask everybody today to do a friendship check. We talked about everybody just making a phone call. We talked about everybody texting. We talked about just how do you do a friendship check to make sure everything is good with you. And guess what? Sometimes the best friendship checks are the ones that just drop by on you. See, remember back in the day, we used to go to church on Sundays. And when we went to church on Sundays, the deal was always to go by and eat Sunday dinner or to go by somebody's house. That's part of fellowship, friendship, familyship. Guess what? Today, as we're here in the studio, all of a sudden we hear somebody knocking on the door. We say, no, is that right, huh? Somebody knocking on the door, boom. And then guess what it was, y'all? It was somebody knocking on the door. And as we are celebrating friendship checks today, and we're celebrating the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha, who else is it but who?
Lee Haynes.
You gotta talk it. See, this is what you call a microphone. So you got to check it to the microphone so that people can say, hey.
Lee Haynes, checking on Mr. Gary.
That's right, but it's Leandra.
Oh,
I love it because it's so sexy when we say like Leandra. Yeah, this is my, I tell everybody what I call you all the time.
Your boo.
No, yeah, well, what else? This is my society friend.
Oh, yeah.
This is my society. Let me tell you something. She always starts her postings of my current situation, right? And
hate faces.
Yeah, hate faces. And I tell you, you are like there. You're in all the hot spots, all the things that's going on. But what people really don't know about you is you're a real, true friend. This is like one of these people that I talk to like at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We're talking about life issues and what's going on. But you just are being a good friend. You have been since the time we met you. And you are a lady of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. You all just have been celebrating your Boule, the 70th Boule. Tell me, how does it feel to be a lady of Alpha Kappa Alpha?
Amazing.
Amazing.
And now how my daughter went too.
Oh my God! So that means she's it's not legacy. It is a legacy.
No,
it's legacy, right? Yeah. And what legacy is means that you are part of the sorority, and then what happens to become legacy?
Oh, yes. Well, your mother or your grandmother.
Yeah,
It has to be one.
Yeah, and so for those of y'all who don't know, Alpha Kappa Alpha, the founder, the visionary. Ethel Hedge-Mallow, from where?
St. Louis.
St. Louis, what high school?
Sumner
High School, my God, right there. Hey, listen, if you go to Sumner High School right now, you'll see a bench out front. It was laid under the administration of Kathy Walker Steele when the convention came here for the regional convention. And it's like paying homage to her at always and all times.
Just bought her house.
Yeah, just bought the house that Ethel Hedge-Mallow lived in. But just seeing so many of the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha, in her pink, green, and then in her uninterrupted white. It was great.
I took over Orlando.
Oh my God, took it over. Let me tell you what was so cool about it. First of all the ladies came. That's one thing. It's representing St. Louis. Y'all see that? I represented St. Louis, y'all, as you can see, right? But I tell you what, when you are about to star power out, let's go through it. First, Al Sharpton came. Al Sharpton came with a message that set the whole plenary session on fire, talking about what you need to be doing, how you need to be doing it right, and to stay true to yourself, okay? Yolanda Adams. She came out, oh my gosh, she's a lady of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Yolanda Adams came out and she sang, "This battle is not yours, it is the Lord's." I'm saying that right now because I want everybody to know everybody's going through something, but no one kind of doesn't know because we don't talk about it. Because we were maybe raised to know and to say that, you know, just keep your problems to yourself or just take it to the Lord. But I'm telling you, you got to let people know when you're going through, let people know I'm going through right now. Because then when you commit suicide, they're going to say, "Ooh, I wish I had known." Well, fool, that's why you got to do a friendship check. You got to check up on your friends and your family and say, "Are you okay?" Then, are you ready for this? Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley came and hosted the big gala for the national president. And then guess what? P-Boy Bryson. P-Boy Bryson came and threw down and everything. But if you looked at CNN, if you looked at ABC, CBS, NBC, Alpha Kappa Alpha, they didn't really have a visitor. They had a lady who, well, she's a lady of Alpha Kappa Alpha, so she wasn't a visitor.
Who was
They
it?
had the Vice President of these United States, Kamala Harris, was at the AKA convention. Game changer, baby. Shut it down. She had on her uninterrupted white, and she came out and she said, "I'm one of you all." But she came not just for the star power. She invited everybody reminded them about the importance of voting, the importance of staying true. She talked about the issues, and she thanked Alpha Kappa Alpha because she said Alpha Kappa Alpha is the reason greatly why she got elected, because they have a movement. How many is in your sisterhood?
Well, right now, you talking about with Gamma Omega?
No, with all of them.
Oh, it's a lot right now.
I think it's like 300,000.
Yeah.
I think it's like 300,000 AKAs.
Yeah.
And if you took
across the country, and in Dubai, never check them.
yeah, all international.
Mm-hmm.
And if you took what 10% of 300,000, that's like 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's about how many AKAs were in Orlando. About 30,000 professional, black, educated women on the mission, doing good and looking so good. A shout out to everybody in Orlando, the small businesses, the hospitality workers who made it work, who stood up, who did long hours. Shout out to you all, because you all saw to it that you showed hospitality, and you're very hospitable, just like you today. Dropping by to say hi. So Lee, what's going on? Tell everybody what they need to know. Something that's going on in St. Louis, anything?
Nothing right now.
Nothing right
I
now?
think people are just trying to get back out.
Trying to get back out?
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but you still gotta be careful.
Yeah.
It's another strand of COVID.
Yeah.
And our people definitely need to be careful.
And then you got the monkeypox now, right?
Yeah, so
and that's
still,
for all you monkeys. There's a whole bunch of monkeys out there clowning.
But
and
they
guess
doing
what?
monkey business.
They're doing some monkey business.
Without
Okay.
monkeypox.
Oh my God.
Monkey business.
Well, you know what? Deneen Busby with Care STL, they've got a walk, an opioid walk, right? So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a friendship check. I'm gonna do a family check, and guess what I'm asking everyone to do? I need you all to go onto my website or go onto Care STL Health, and I need you all to register to come walk and do the opioid walk with me. So, friend, it is in 2 weeks. It's on a Saturday.
All right.
Could you put some people together and like come walk with me? Well, you know, we can, and it's up to try and get people to become aware of opioid addiction awareness is very real, right? And so we can name, I want you to, we'll name a team after you. What team you think? Team My Current Situation. How about that? I want you all, we're gonna name one of the teams of My Current Situation. Now your current situation means that you are in it to win it. You're checking on people and you are trying to be healthy and walk, but you're trying to bring awareness to opioid addiction. So you're always about the causes out here that's going on and support. So what's the name of your team?
My current situation.
Talk to them so they'll know.
My current situation.
My current situation. My current situation is right here. It's in St. Louis. It's Streets 105.1. I am with the crew. We know what to do. I got Agent Andrew right here. I got DJ Flight who's taking you higher and higher. I love me some you. I love me some you. Oh my God. What do you say? What do you say? It is Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. I invite you to show up and show out on Sundays. Sundays from 3 to 5. This is what we do. We do it all over the world. We do it just for you. So right now I'm shouting out to everybody in Atlanta and Washington and Kentucky and Orlando. Agent Andrew, who are you shouting out?
Well, I definitely got to shout out my sister. She is also a fellow member of the AKA's Alpha Kappa Alpha. So shout out to you, Miss Aaron. I love you so much. And shout out to you being an AKA, an educated black woman, changing the world every single day.
Flight, who you shouting out? What states, baby? What states?
I want to shout out to California.
Cali.
All my family out there. Shout out to New York, to the other
New York, big city and dreams.
All the way on the other side. Shout out all my AKAs too, man. All my Alpha Kappa Alphas. On everywhere, man. Shout out y'all.
Oh my God, well this is what it is. So I tell you all what, we are getting ready to go. We're gonna handle the business. We're gonna do what we need to do. We want you to know every Sunday when we leave you all, we'll leave you all with thoughts of you, knowing we come back to you to put a show together that you can be proud of, that you can tell your family and your friends about. So showing up and showing out is what we do. So as we get ready to go to the next song, to the next set, I want you to know until you come back to me, I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting with Riri. Yeah, you know why? Because that's what we're supposed to do. Until you come back to me, Lady Reed, baby, Aretha Franklin. Okay? Okay. When it comes to this thing called radio, I try to keep it real, I try to keep it right, and I try to keep it to do what it needs to end up doing, right? And so that's what I'm on, that's what I'm about. And I talked to her, and I said, hey, can you come on the show, you know, and talk about something? I won't say what I talked about because if I do that, then I guess she'll really get upset. And she'll kind of say, but the bottom line was she told me she couldn't come on the show. And I said, well, why can't you come on the show? You know, why can't you come on today and have some fun with us and talk about something in general? I gave her something in general to talk about, but she said to me, no. She said she couldn't come. I said, okay. I said, well, could you tell me why? What is that all about, right? And, well, let's just say that she said, I'm gonna be busy. I said, okay. Well, I know you had plans. I didn't know what that was, but okay. I said, but can you come like when you're busy? She says, leave me alone. I'm reading right here, and for those of you all who may question, the credibility is right here on the text. It's right here on the text. I'm gonna cover her name up so you can't see who the skeezer is, right? That's what I said. I called her a skeezer. Yes, I called her a skeezer. And the only reason why I called her a skeezer, and she's someone I love dearly. You can have skeezers that you love, but she says to me, she says, I cannot come on your show today. I thought it's because it was raining and she couldn't come on the show and she couldn't be on the show. I did not know what it was. And she said to me, I am getting ready to handle some business. I said, I thought you were off on Sundays. Is it business? She says, the kind of business that grown-ups handle. I said, okay, I heard this right here, we're having a conversation. I said, well, how long will you be handling the business that grown-ups handle? I mean, are you cooking dinner today for the kids? Are you going out? She says, I am about to, and she put some, well, you know what? She put a word in here, and it has 4 letters to it. Use your imagination. And whatever you think your imagination could lead you to, that's what she told me she was gonna do. I am about to, She's about to cook. See, oh, okay, she's about to cook. I know that's what she meant to say, that she was about to cook.
You know, we're having a lovely day.
Well, I guess that was part of her lovely day. She was going to have a lovely day. She said, it is raining outside and leave me alone. And then she texts me back and she says that her man said to leave me alone too. Mr. Gary, my man, said leave me alone because I've got some business to take care of with him. Well, how's that working out for you? Because you called me like 2 minutes later. I didn't answer the phone on you. You know why? Just because you wanted to be mean to me. And it's not my fault that you got a 2-minute man. Yeah, I said it. I said it. And yes, I said it. When you want to clown the king, and that's what you're going to get. You're going to get clowned. So for all y'all people out there who are putting your friends on the back burner for these bums. Bums. Girl, you gonna tell me you can't come on my show and be on my show because you with a 2-minute brother from another? Well, guess what? It's still raining outside, right? And just for that, you know what I do? You know what I hope you did? I hope you left some money on the counter for you so you can go out and get some common sense. Hey, what do you say when he says, Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality? Why am I the king of hospitality? Because it doesn't make a difference if it's radio, if it's television, if it's hospitality and music, I got you. Just like I got my friend Foxy Roxy, she had the audacity to go out of the country and meet a man. She out of the country. Chef Roxy is out of the country meeting a man. And you know what the man said to her? He said to her, ma'am, why do you always wear the knickers? You wear knickers with everything. Ah! Now I'm trying to see, what was the man over in the islands trying to say? Well, she told me. She said, easy access. What? What is that? Girl, I thought you was having some fun over knickers off in the cab with a cab driver. Who does this? I tell you who does it. Adults do it. I never told y'all to have y'all kids listen to this radio show. When you all around, this is when we get together, we have fun, and we let us be who we are. So, word to the wise, when you go out of the country, if you want to have a lovely day, ladies, if you want to have a real lovely day, do not wear knickers. Okay? It's the Streets 105.1, the Mr. Gary Show on the radio. I got my people here. We are here. We're in it to win it. And I want to let you know, I was gone last week, and it seems like it has been so long. I was missing you, baby. I'm back. What do you say? What do you say? My good friend, Miss Francella Jackson, Miss Francella Diva, Miss Francella Professional, Miss Francella Sophisticated Lady of Alpha Kappa Alpha. So let's do this first. Let's qualify this caller. Let's qualify this caller. Miss Francella Jackson, tell us first of all, where are you from? Where do you originate from?
I'm from East St. I was born in Centerville, mentioned East St. Louis, just all over the Metro East. But what I want to talk about is Mr. Gary and how he showed up and showed out at our international convention.
Well, you know what? You are the guest. But I like the people to know what's going on because you are that lady. You're that sophisticated chick. And you do it. And guess what? The ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to relax the mic and I'm going to let you have it. Go. Do you.
Well, let me tell you about Mr. Gary. He showed up and showed out. He was at every major event in his pink and green, mind you. The sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha. We love Mr. Gary. Now, about the convention, outstanding convention. And I would like to thank Dr. Glenda Glover for an opportunity to serve in her administration because she did the thing. We had the vice president there. Gary was there with the vice president, Madam Kamala Harris. He was there for the People's Rights concert. He was there for the president's dinner. He was there for everything. And we really, really appreciate that because I can tell you, he does not get paid by our organization to be there and support us like that. And I know he's going to be there for the next new administration, because we're going to be soaring, and he's going to be right there with the dead Anthony Reed as well, because we love him and he loves us, and we can't thank you enough, Mr. Gary. And we don't take you for granted.
Wow.
You didn't have to slide on all and give us the whole week to do what you did. So I appreciate you, and I know my sorority sisters, they do as well. So now, that's what I wanted to say.
Well, and you know what? And you said it great. You know why? Because you are nothing but the truth. And I'm just blessed, Francella, to be able to do what I do. And when I think about not just the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha, but the ladies here in this region, in East St. Louis and St. Louis, you know, you all gave me my start inroads when I was the assistant manager of the hotel at the Regal Riverfront, the Millennium, when all the racist things were going on at the Adams Mark Hotel, and you all had to move your convention over in 3 weeks to the Regal Riverfront, to the Millennium. And Kathy Walker Steele was the chairperson of the convention then, and she went on to become the regional director and then national chairperson. But Francella, when I talk about you all and we talk about Ethel Hedgeman-Lyle, she's from right here in St. Louis, correct?
Yes, and I'm glad you mentioned Kathy Walker Steele, because I was going to say that Kathy Walker Steele, you thought of when she was regional director, and now all the other regional directors and everybody wants Mr. Gary at that convention now. So thank you, Kathy Walker Steele, for introducing us to Gary, Mr. Gary Boyd. He is the king of hospitality.
Well, you know what? But Francella, when I see you, and I see your commitment to service, your commitment to mankind, you were there in a wheelchair because you had been hurt, you were recovering.
Oh my God.
But did that stop you from getting around handling your business? No, it didn't. You saw Francella at the events. Francella was looking good. If you go to our website, you'll see pictures that we.
So that I don't re-injure myself, because as you said, I am in recovery. But there are many sorors who are committed just like me, and I was determined to be there.
Wow. Well, you showed up, you showed out, and guess what? St. Louis, Atlanta.
Of power.
Yeah. This is what it was all about, y'all. It was a sea of pink and green, except for the day Ivy Beyond the Walls is where they celebrate the memory and celebrate the lives of those sisters that have gone on, and they wear the uninterrupted white. Oh my God, the whole exhibit hall was just ready. Whole registration, they had a DJ. I mean, you all left no pink and green stone unturned. So what on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give the convention, Francella? Okay. Well, guess what? I'll give it 10 stars, plus 10 more, plus 10 more, plus 10 more. Right now you're listening to the AKA theme. If ever you've seen them, when they show up, they get to marching around, they get to sashaying around, and they setting it off. Right now we are celebrating the ladies of...
I'm so sorry, I'm going through a bad area, so
Okay.
I might lose you again. But on the scale from 1 to what?
10.
On a scale from 1 to 10,
Yeah.
I have to give it a 9 plus, because I just enjoyed myself. I enjoyed being there. I've been stuck in the house since April, so...
Yeah.
But I saw you and came to the CEO dinner, and then you texted, asking if I needed anything, are you going to be okay? And there were more than 13,000 sorority sisters there. But you have that personal touch with all of them.
Yeah.
And you text everybody if they needed anything, but they wanted. Now that's hospitality. Thank you, Mr. Gary.
Well, you know, I am the king of hospitality, and I am nothing but the truth. And I thank you, Francella, for always making me understand where I need to be, where I need to go as we celebrate this region. We celebrate East St. Louis, our friends in the 618. But you know entertainment, you know good, great things right there with everything. And I just can't thank you enough. Ladies, Alpha Kappa Alpha, you did it. You showed up and you showed out and you did it. 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 I'm so proud of you all and what all you all brought to the table. But just thank you all for having me. That's there, able to be of assistance to you all, to your leadership is just really great. What you listen to right in the background now is a salute to all the ladies at Alpha Kappa Alpha. You set it off, baby. You set it off and do your pink and green dance. Do it right now. Stand up, show up and show out. That's what it's all about, right? So whenever you see me, I want you to say, is that him? What, you know what I look like without a crown, don't you? It must be him. And when I see you, I just need you to understand that there's a light that cannot shine. And I need you to come share your love, come share my world. It's the Mr. Gary's world. And it's a world of hospitality, and I do it for you, and of course you. Mickey Howard, what's up? Everybody's around you, and people want to clown you, and people don't understand you. Guess what? Tell them, people, you ain't got to understand me. Because I don't understand. Because if you don't understand me, then it's your problem, it's your fault. But I tell you, somebody who understands the assignment, who understands the business, as we go off these airways, I want to let you all know music is the thing that brings people together. I was so happy to hear a song this week, an artist this week, and they tried to clown her. Her name is Robin S. And they say, Robin, how did you feel when Beyonce stole your song? How did you feel when Beyonce stole your song? Maybe you have heard about what's going on in the media with everything, right? Maybe you remember when Beyonce did a remake of Frankie Beverly and Maze, and he said, this was great, before I let you go, da-da-da-da-da-da. There's no way to pay homage to people than to go in and do something because you love what they did. It doesn't say I can do it better. It doesn't say that you did it better. It just said, I'm recognizing your art, your body of work. So Beyonce did just that. Beyonce got with the people from Robin S.'s camp, and what she did is she did a remake of the song. Show Me Love. Show Me Love. When she did it, then all of a sudden, the news media started calling and said, wait a minute, Beyonce stole her song. She sampled her song. Robin S. said, my son called me. And he said, Mama, you were trending, you're trending. She said, trending? What does that mean? He said, Beyonce did your song. Beyonce did your song. She listened to it and she said, Beyonce did her proud. Beyonce did her proud. I'm reminded of Dolly Parton when Whitney Houston did I Will Always Love You. Then everybody said, oh my God, she did your song, Dolly. How does that feel? Dolly said, it feels really good because I wrote the song, because I own the rights to the song, and because every time that song gets played, I get paid. That's what you got to remember. You all know you're new to it, you are true to it. So to Robin S., to Beyonce, good looking out for showing up and showing out, showing the young people, baby, what it's all about. Always take time to pay homage to your elders. Put some respect on their name. I'm Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality, when I show up on these streets, 105.1 with Charlotte. I want you to have a good week, but most of all, when you see me, you're going to see what I want you to do, what I'm going to do. You got to show me love. Let's go!